I tell you what, Graham, fucking puzzles in D&D. It's just like, I don't know, man. I
It
am
wasn't even a
hopeless at
puzzle. Let's be honest here. All it
Yeah, all I
required was
needed
first.
to do is just go up and touch that damn thing, but then I'm
Yeah.
just sitting there trying all those extra things.
I tend to find that if you just fucking throw things at something, it'll eventually get there. What did you think of our answer, Graham? By the way, to the problem of having too much money in a box.
It doesn't matter. Players will always think of something.
Yeah.
I've had that same thing in a lot of other campaigns, and they always figure something else out.
It's kind of like an interesting conundrum to have because, like,
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like a puzzle, but
But if there's loot, players will find something out almost
they'll
immediately.
figure out how to get it out. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that does it for the session. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time to finish off the Minotaur because I'll kill him in one more turn. So, Graham, before we leave, what sort of XP are we looking at here today?
I'm doing it right now.
Ooh, numbers.
Stay count.
Any questions or comments?
Mm.
Any thoughts?
The gelatinous cube was a bitch.
I have a feeling that was supposed to be easy. We just made it harder than it should have been.
No, it was supposed to be challenging.
No, those cubes kill parties, man. Like flat out, like.
Well, how about in the situation if we just kept hacking away, we probably would have won faster. Much
If I
faster.
did one more attack instead of like trying to plunge my thing in there to save Alistair, it would have been a different story. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been dead that very turn.
If you'd on the 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright. Hat's still okay. Everything's good with the world.
You just have half
First world
movement.
problems. First hat problems, man.
First world hat problems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Walzer, 700. Engelard, 600. Alistair, 900.
Ooh, Alistair with the big.
I have a
bucks.
lot of experience of learning what it's like to burn.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm probably going to. God, I have so much to purchase now. So the professional was only like his ability was to purchase things from his
On the fly.
On the fly. Huh. Again, it comes down to like, why would I prepare these things for a situation? You know, like it's kind of like a weird. Yeah. How come the session is always about to end when you get here? Good question, Cregan.
I mean, it is 1. It's 1 in the morning my time.
Yeah.
Like, Dan, what time is it you guys? Like, 9?
It's just hit 10
It's-
for me.
It's midnight here.
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I mean,
Here.
it's a normal session, so we normally go for 4 hours, so it's normally
Yeah.
the right length.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be rich as fuck if we beat this Minotaur, because I'm gonna take his headdress and I'm gonna wear it. It's gonna be my new helmet.
He doesn't have a headdress.
I'm gonna make his helmet, his head,
He's a-
my headdress, basically.
He is.
I've already got a Minotaur headdress. What you gonna do about it?
Oh, shut up,
You got-
Blackheart. You're holding something back from the party. I know you are. Old John is Blackheart. Let's face it. That's exactly what this is.
do you guys have any thoughts about that?
Well, obviously, Blackheart goes in the family line for Alistair. I mean, it might just not be his magical thing. It might be that he can see other things, but it could also just be magic. But you know, there are wizards in this place, so I don't know why
It
no
could
wizard
also
is.
be, it could also be just a straight up like magical response. Like
Yeah.
it may not be. It may just. Who knows? The Minotaur mage might even just be kind of like it's just a thing that's happening. Like anyone who could open that door with that magic will just have the same thing. Although the ability for it to say no, you're having deception is a bit of a difference.
Well, I mean, like you know, it's not like there wasn't evidence of there being magical users back in the day.
Oh.
I mean, like we did find scrolls. We did find like casters, dead casters everywhere. So theoretically speaking, any one of those people could have opened the door, but they
Might.
didn't.
Did
I
they
mean,
have
it
to-
could have just been the key wasn't needed.
Yeah.
Well, we don't
And-
know that either way. Well, unless
Yeah,
we
we
go
won't-
back and close that door on him,
So-
and then I try and open it out without all of my my headdress and my key.
So the only options in my mind is you are blood related to this guy, and you don't know it, or it's as simple as that. They're
Yeah.
the two options. I mean, like,
I'm going for the simpler explanation, personally.
I
Seeing
mean,
the fact that
like-
we know.
Also, like, think about it, I've got the key around my neck. Maybe he's also after the key as well. Could be maybe if I toss the key to someone else, he might focus on them. Who knows? Because right now we don't, like, it's all speculation on how he's actually seeing me. Like, yes, there's strong evidence to support that it's the magic in me or something about my particular lineage that's, well, you know, part of like how
Yeah.
he sees me. But at this point in time, we don't have enough evidence to really say that's it.
Yep.
So there's still plenty of options to find out.
Yep. And we'll find out
Saving-
in 2 weeks.
saving throws
And
once
it's good that
again.
there's fire around.
Yeah. Saving throws once again proved to be the most frustrating part of this game. Not gonna lie. The fact that we wouldn't know what we would need going into a thing is probably the worst part about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll fix that for next time.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I think Walzer, while wising up to like the world of magic, he still has no idea what magic is. So if he walks onto a thing, he has no idea what that is. Like, he's not going to expect there to be magic on the ground. Like, honestly. Pretty much like me as a player. I'm not going to expect there to be like a line of magical runes on the ground that I can't see that is going to be there. So, you know, par for the parcel, Walzer is being played the way that I want him to be. And whether that gets him killed eventually, maybe not, I don't know. But maybe, you know, I'll have to look into getting some saving throws against magical explosions. That seems to be something that happens to Walzer a lot.
Or maybe you need to let my spiders do the work.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like in this situation where I charge at the Minotaur mage, and then I have to dodge a magically activated trap. There's no way of knowing that, and you're not going to be able to cast a spider to like check for traps in that particular instance of the room. So
Yes.
you know, there's that. Anything that's under duress, you know, I think there'll be problems with that, like as well. So I don't know how to do that, and it kind of sucks that I chose to not use full metal heavy armor when you know, armor drops into my lap like every day, like more armor than I could possibly need drops into my lap. But hey, that's them the breaks, I
sorry.
guess.
Yeah,
Such is
the,
life.
The campaign is written as is.
Mhm. I assume that they're both there so that people can, whatever they've picked, they're the armor that they get. So I know.
It's a lot of the elements of the way I do things are random.
Oh, interesting.
So that stuff was put there randomly.
Hmm.
I roll for it randomly, and then I come up with a story reason for it to be there.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Same way I do character creation.
Yep.
That's interesting that there was a silver arrow inside of that leather piece, though. Hey, can I ask, what was that trouble sense roll about? Like, honestly. Like, what was that about?
Which one?
The one when I went to go pick up the leather armor. He's
You
like,
picked up the leather armor.
Just,
That was to see the crack or not, because you didn't find the crack until you searched the walls. Because that would be to find the crack initially.
right.
Oh.
Okay, because I was thinking that, oh man, this armor is cursed or some shit.
No.
Like,
It was a good timing.
The armor was actually a mimic.
you put it on, now you can't take it off.
Oh,
and-
it eats you from the inside out.
Ah, nice.
Oh, let's start.
It lays
Sims
its eggs
Funhouse all
inside.
over again.
The
Oh,
like
hey,
the armor and the arrow have like some kind of attraction spell on it. So you pull the arrow out and then put the armor on, then the arrow just goes right back
Yeah.
in.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Walzer, Dave, do you want to roll for armor smithing? Because you crit that one.
Oh yeah, so what's that, a D20? I need to get 11, I believe it is.
Yeah.
No,
Not today.
Not today.
that's cruel.
That is cruel.
Oh well. Anyway, we will.
Doesn't matter, man. I can buy armor now. I don't need a smith. No fucking armor.
Either defeat and or be killed by and or something else. Minotaur mage next time.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna leave it there, but this will be back in 2 weeks' time, which is, if my calendar is correct, the 18th.
22nd. Oh yeah, 19th.
19th.
Really? Oh, it's the 18th for me. So
18th. It is 18th.
Oh,
because
yeah, it would be
it's
the
midnight for me. Yeah.
yeah.
19th
So
for me, but weird.
yeah. And that'll be back at 6 p.m. PST. On Monday, we'll have Monday Night Indie again. Tomorrow, I believe we have the final part to Magic World. If we can get everyone together. We might not. It might happen. It might not happen. I'm not sure. But that'll happen some point tomorrow. You should follow me on Twitter to get updates on that, so you'll know when I go live. Then on Tuesday, I'll be doing Magical Tuesdays again. Play some more Magic. Khans of Tarkir is out. I'll be bashing my fucking head against that shit for a while. And on Thursday, then we'll have another Die Party Shocktober. If it doesn't happen Sunday for the second part, it'll happen Thursday. So that's when the second part will happen.
I talked to Hemlock, and he said anything that wasn't late is fine.
Okay, cool. And then on Saturday, the following Saturday, next week Saturday, we will have the second week of Fragged Empire, which will be fucking great. I'm excited to see what happens there. I've brushed the salt off my body. No longer salty about any of that shit. I'll plan accordingly, and we'll go forward. But yes, please follow if you haven't. It helps me out a lot. But other than that, we out. Later, Gators.